An African Union convoy winds its way across Mogadishu's urban front lines deep into al-Shabab territory. The streets speak of a grinding war of attrition, but instead of resistance, we encounter nothing. At last we reach the National Stadium, the most strategic building in the city's north. It's a fortress in its own right. From here you can control most of the roads into the city, and yet the Islamist rebels who once seemed poised to push the government into the sea have vanished. The government believes it's a retreat. Al-Shabab says it's a change of tactics. It's quite incredible to think that last night this was al-Shabab's main headquarters, but it is much too early to declare this a victory, because it's one thing to hold a front line, it's quite another to hold an entire city. African Union troops, alongside their Somali government counterparts, are now preparing for what could become a messy guerrilla war.
Well, we are definitely worried, but the key is we're confident that we are going to have the city under control. We've already put some plans together as far as securing certain areas that could be potential problems for us.
And so a rare moment of hope for a nation battered by disasters both man-made and natural. On the other side of the city, sick and wounded civilians made their way into an outpatients clinic run by the African Union. Abdi Hussein brought his youngest son here. Both are ill, desperate for treatment in one of the city's few functioning medical facilities. These problems are the result of what's happened for the past 20 years, he says. We're all sick here. It's not the AU's fault, but the medicine they give us just isn't enough. And that seems to be a powerful metaphor for all of Somalia's problems. A chronic national malaise with international help to ease the symptoms, but very little to find a cure. Peter Greste, Al Jazeera, Mogadishu.